Unfortunately, she was a gold digger looking for a fertile line to mine, so I wasn't the right person. So she looked at me once again and said, "Can you just give me space?" And I said, "Could you fit into my own space?" To break the camel's back, she said, "You are not my class." And that's why I said, "Oh, me said my first class." And she stared at me again and said, "Can your first class book a first class?" And that was where I didn't understand, and I said, "I beg your pardon, could you repeat again?" She said, "Can your first class certificate book a first class?" And she went on further with a sarcastic voice to say, "You're not my type." And that was where I felt stereotyped, and I had to bow my head as if I had something to type. I felt so ashamed, and she didn't just stop there, but she went further to break my ego. She said, "One nega batego." And as a matter of fact, before she left, she said, "Batachego Ibia." So I was dumbfounded. Days turned to weeks, and weeks turned to months, and months to years. I live in the shadow of myself because of that impression that left me in depression. And all I thought was that this is what the society thinks about me. That I am my pocket and my pocket is me. And that if I'm not in any social high class, that nothing can come to my class. So that everything good in life cannot probably come to me because of my type of life. And I was determined to chase the bag, notwithstanding the laws I break to ensure that I prove a point. But thank God I didn't end like a point and kill. So God showed me mercy. I saw the light. Then I had to realize that I am not what the society think I am, but what I am. I'm not my pocket. I am me. It's not my bank account that makes me count, but the energy I bring in the scene. Oh, of course, Aga June, what do you bring to the table? But what if I am more than what I bring to the table? We didn't get that line. Aga June, what do you bring to the table? But what if I am bigger than what I bring to the table? So I like to tell you, you're a king. So I like you to think that you are not just what the society points you as. You are not the Versace and the Gucci. You are not the iPhone X. You are you. You are the energy you bring. And what makes you a king is not the quality of the robe you wear, but the heart you have. Because real men are made in their hearts. So next time when they look at you and ask again, that's it, but they go and you come, tell them that you are money itself because you attract money. So it didn't just end there. So the next time I saw this lady, I walked up to her, this time around with a different mindset. Of course, well, because life is not a Nollywood movie, I never still blow. But guess what? I understood that I'm a tree, so I will grow. And she looked at me again and said, "I remember you. And I told her, what if my self-esteem is intact? And what if all I still have is my right ego this time around? And I mean, there's no difference between me and you because every money will come your hand, no change you. That means the real change starts with you. So, ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to tell you you're a king. And I'd like to liken you to a lion. Because life is not going to give you what you deserve, but what you demand. So like a lion, you will go out there and face challenges head on. Enough with crying about when criticisms come. You will clap at criticism, well, with a smile, you will look at it. And for every office that shots against you, it was just shot against the opportunity to know a better you. You didn't get that? For every office that shots against you, they didn't shut a door against you, but they shot an opportunity to know you. So to every office you will come in, you will bring opportunities and change they have never known. And for every person you will work with, you come with an energy that you've never tested before. You are king, come on. And remember that what makes you king is not the money you have. What makes you king is not the iPhones you have. What makes you king is the energy you can bring to the scene. So I can enter a party and I can see my age mates having money to spray. But what makes me a king is the energy I can bring in display. So I will walk out of every life and they will have something to remember about my life. And that is what makes it count. The legacy we keep. Because time will tell when the money goes. But when money goes, may they just remember who I am for who I am. For the smiles I brought to their faces. For the memories I brought to their mind. You are a king. I like to liken you one more time like a lion. And like a liken you to an eagle. Have vision and precision. Let the sky not be your limitation. I say, like a king, I liken you to an eagle. Have vision and precision. Let the sky not even be your limitation. So, ladies and gentlemen, the target is not to chase the bag and to be rich. The target is to be a blessing. I repeat, the target is not to chase the bag and to be rich. The target is to be a blessing. Because the difference between being a rich person and being a blessing is that there are even rich fools. See, they're your Bible. But you cannot be a blessing and be forgotten about. I'd like you to remember that Nelson Mandela has died for a very long time, but his name will still be remembered even when you don't born again. So I'd like you to know that life is about legacy. So what's the legacy you will leave even when you have lived? Thank you.